Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Season of Discovery and our Tauren Shaman's leveling campaign. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I appreciate you clicking on the video. Hope everybody is doing well. We have a couple things left to do here in Mulgore, surprisingly. We are not quite ready to move on into the Barrens. That's level 14. Probably could have done that at the end of last one. Bring 8 Prairie Alpha Teeth to Mull. Okay, so that's the one I was waiting for. We should be able to pair up the Prairie Alpha Teeth with the Prowler Claws. These we're going to find up to the north around Thunderbluff, kind of to the east of Thunderbluff, and also to the east of Thunderbluff we have a few other things going on. And maybe even a rune. Summon the adventurer's spirit with the help of a friend. We don't have any friends, so that one might be a tough one to get accomplished. There are not a lot of people here, so we'll see how that goes. But we're going to focus on the questing today, as we have been doing, and we're going to start by heading over to the north. We also have a couple things: supervisors and workers back at the Venture Company mine, and we need Fizz Sprocket's clipboard. We can maybe go do that first and then work our way into the plains for the cougars and the wolves. Yeah, let's do it that way, see how that works. We were also hunting swoop eggs to see if maybe we can fill this one. We need 20 herb-baked eggs. That's going to be a tough one, and the problem is we have to get it done before we're level 15, because once we're level 15, I believe these are going to be considered lower level crates, and they're not going to get us a lot of XP or a lot of rep. So if we're going to do them at all, it kind of has to be soonish. I should check my runes. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I equipped a new piece of gear and I did not re-equip Overload. I'm glad that I realized that now after 2 fights and not after 25 fights. And Molten Blast is still good on the gloves. We should probably spend our talent point as well. This will be 5 points in Ancestral Knowledge. After this, we'll be going into Thundering Strikes. It might have been a good idea to buy some more water while we were back in town. Kind of forgot how much water we blew through when we were fighting the harpies. We're gonna have to be a little bit conservative here, I think, with our casting if we want to stay out and get all this stuff done without having to go back. Let's drop a Stoneclaw totem here while we deal with the one guy. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can stay out in the field. We're gonna have to complete these quests, and we're gonna have to go back to town before we head up here, I think. I don't really think there's any way we can... We just can't keep our mana going, you know what I mean? I could switch out Overload for Shield Mastery, but we're dealing like such a little melee damage. Let's try it, and we'll see if it feels any better. It could keep our mana going a little bit. We're not going to get those free lightning bolts, though, is my worry. Also, you know, now that I think about it, I don't remember the last level we trained. It could be... It's very likely, in fact, that we have quite a few levels. Oh no. This guy's gonna... He's gonna drag everything right through our totem. Ah, we're gonna get aggro on this stuff. That's nasty. That is nasty. If he leashes this stuff and we're anywhere around, then it's gonna fall right onto us. So I'm just gonna follow him out. And we're just gonna hope that all this stuff leashes. There we go. Yeah, it's not really proccing at all. Oh, that'd be nice for a warrior. If we're gonna let them beat on us a bit to try to proc Shield Mastery, I should probably try to work in Lightning Shield a little bit. If I pull this guy, I feel like we're at least going to pull the other supervisor. We may even pull all three of them. That could be a little bit challenging to deal with our current power level. Yeah, we got two of them for sure. Let's lay down the Stoneclaw Totem, let her beat on that for a minute. Alright, there is Supervisor Fizz Sprocket, but now we have to clear to him. Maybe we start over this way. Well, I doubt he's gonna come by himself. He might bring both these guys with him. If he does that, we're gonna focus him down, and then we're probably gonna leash the other ones. We'll use a Stoneclaw Totem if we have to distract. You know what? I was wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong in this case. Surprisingly, he pulled by himself. That's amazingly clean for where he was at. And so now we just need 3 more workers, which we could probably just get those outside. Yeah, see, everything out here is respawned. A lot of it is supervisors that we don't need. Alright, so yeah, with this one done, let's head back to Bloodhoof Village. I gotta check the trainer. I just have this feeling that we have abilities to train. At least, like, level 14, you know, we just dinged it. There's no way we train level 14. May not have trained level 12. May not have trained level 10. I don't know. You guys probably know better than me at this point. So we'll go back and check that out. We might have a couple of ranks of some core spells to learn. I could hearth back, but I'd rather save the hearth for a little bit. Oh, you know what? This one actually turns in on the road. That's right. The guy who kind of patrols the road. Let's veer off in this direction. Maybe we can come across him. Yeah, he's basically never where we need him to be when we need him to be there. Unfortunately, it says that he patrols all the way. Like, I don't really think he does. I wish it was a little bit more accurate with where he, like, patrols. I don't think he walks the entire road to Camp Tarajo. I think that's a bit ridiculous. We'll run a little bit down the way here, but yeah. Ultimately, we're probably going to find him back towards the village. Yeah, roving quest givers. Roving quest givers are one thing that I can definitely do without. Yeah, see, I just don't believe that he's down here. I'm gonna turn back around. I like roving quest givers coupled with like very limited view distance. Like with even you can't affect it. You can have your settings all the way up, and like NPCs don't pop into the world unless they're like 50 or 60 yards out. Is like as soon as an NPC will pop in. It'd be nice if they could render like a little bit faster than that. You can see this guy just appeared for us, and there's nothing we can do to affect that draw distance. Well, you know, what do I know? Maybe he went all the way to Camp Tarajo. Maybe he's hanging out there in Camp Tarajo right now. Yep, yeah, we're not gonna find him. Let's just head into town. We'll do our training, we'll pick up some milk, and then we'll keep looking. Oh, there he is. All I had to do was just give up. All I had to do was give up on ever finding him. Yeah, he's hanging out near town.
What brings you here? Farewell. Go in peace. Be careful.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we have some things to learn. Fire Nova Totem doesn't really matter right now. Purge, okay. Earth Shock 3 and Lightning Bolt 3. That's probably what's been holding our DPS back. We got our Res, Healing Wave 3. Okay, so yeah, we had a couple of core abilities there. Mainly Lightning Bolt and Earth Shock. Kind of surprised we didn't get a Flame Shock 2 yet. Let's get a Healing Wave out. Pop the res out on the bar. And we also... what else did we get? We got Purge, removing 1 magical effect from enemy target. Okay. And then we spent our talent points, so we're good there. Let's head to the inn. And we'll restock on a little bit of milk, but we're getting close to level 15, so... I am going to buy... I'm just going to get a stack of milk. We'll do that, 17. But then I'm also going to get a big stack of melon juice. For when we ding.
We shall meet again.
Should probably see if we need to vendor anything. Yeah, we got some gear that we're not going to need. Let's go ahead and vendor it. Let's swap that out. And that's really all that we want to sell. Everything else we need to hang on to.
Winds be at your back.
Alright, now we're deep into the territory where we can find the Prowler Claws and the Alpha Teeth. Of course, there's Arache. When we actually need Arache, we're probably going to have trouble finding him. Rough boomsticks. Yeah, we'll grab it, but we're probably going to end up just selling most of these waylaid supplies for silver. Well, that's 4 out of 4 for the Prowler Claws. We need 3 more Prairie Alpha Teeth. I really don't feel like the shield block thing is super worth it. It, like, I mean, yeah, of course, as soon as I say that, it procs, right? It procs so seldom that I feel like the chance... Of course, it's gonna keep procking now. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of feel like having the additional lightning bolt right now is probably better. Especially now that we train the next rank of lightning bolt and it does a little bit more damage. When the shield thing does proc, it's nice, you know, we get some mana back, it's cool, but it's so infrequent. I feel like the lightning bolts are much more frequent with how often they proc. All right, there we go. Let's go back and let's turn these in. Those were some pretty low drop rates, and it took a little while to get that done. Let's skin this guy. Let's not just leave him laying on the ground. There we go. We have 16 leathers. We have a bunch of ruined leather scraps. We're probably in good shape to do a little bit of leatherworking here.
What brings you here?
Could sell all of our junk.
Walk with the earth.
Yeah, see the charred wolf meat, I think I'm just gonna sell it at this point. It's not really worth the time that it takes to craft it, honestly.
Go in peace. The winds guide you. Ancestors watch.
Use the Wild Maid cleansing totem at the Wild Maiden water well, then return to Thunderhorn. That is north of Thunderbluff. Okay. Rite of Wisdom goes to the Ancestral Spirits. And this one actually goes to Thunderbluff as well. So it does look like Thunderbluff is going to be our next destination. Let's go ahead and we'll start going into Thundering Strikes. For leatherworking, we can go ahead, let's go ahead and create the light leather out of the scraps. And it looks like we're moving beyond making the armor kits now. Looks like we're going to have to get into making some actual gear, which means we need to go find the trade goods vendor to get some coarse thread.
Greetings, traveler.
We really just want to make, right now we want to make whatever can get us the most skill ups. So I think I'm going to try to make these leather boots. We'll keep an eye on the log here and make sure that we're actually getting some skill ups. Okay. 2 to 1 I don't really like. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, that went green. Oh yeah, right away we just are not getting a lot of skill ups right away. Let's create one of these, because it's going to be an upgrade for us. And this is probably when leatherworking slows way down for us. And I think we'll go here, just to guarantee 3 skill ups. We'll equip the chest piece, we'll equip the boots, and that's really all we can do. Let's check out the leather worker and see if there's any other patterns we can train.
Wow.
Yeah, we can get some boots with stats, some gloves without stats. But that's going to be about it for that. First aid, we can get into making heavy linen bandages, which means we are going to sell all of our regular ones. We probably should have trained skinning a while ago. I notice now, like probably way too late, that we've been capped out on skinning for a little bit. But not really a super big deal. We'll be skinning plenty of things, but we'll train this now so that I don't forget again.
How may I aid you? Goodbye. How? Be careful.
Alright, guys, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break right here for today. And when we come back, we'll head to the north. We have stuff to do over at Red Rocks. We have stuff to do in Thunderbluff and north of Thunderbluff. So still a little bit to do here in Mulgore. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm having a really good time on this character. It's nice to be able to quest in Classic Era, in Season of Discovery, and just not really feel the pressure to level up as fast as possible. Not really have to worry about like, oh, we're going to do the raids, we're going to do this or that. It's just been a nice, enjoyable leveling experience so far. So I hope you guys are having a good time as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.